Hi students, intermediate second year English medium students. Students, we are discussing the second year new economics textbook. So in the new economic textbooks we completed few concepts, and today we are going to analyze what are the hindering factors of economic development. We are discussing the economic growth and economic development. So in the economic growth and economic development, we discussed so many topics are covered by in this lesson. So in this lesson, economic growth and economic development, we discussed what are the factors hindering of economic development. Let me say the topic of what are the hindering factors of economic development. Here, observe carefully. Factors hindering economic development. What are the hindering? Hindering means problems or obstacle. What are the problems of economic development? So when we going to analyze the hindering of economic development, we want to say few words about the economic growth and economic development. We know economic growth is it is only the changes in the real output of goods and services. It is related to developed countries, but in developing countries, increases in the real output along with the institutional, social, culture. Okay, along with the output is called economic growth. Moreover, we are in the economic development. Why? Because we have to improve more and more industries, more and more sophisticated technology, and along with the real output of goods and services, due to we are in the economic development. Why, sir? What are the reasons? What are the obstacles for the economic development? What are the obstacles? What are the problems of economic development? Why we are not reached to the economic growth? మనం ఎందుకు గ్రోత్ లోకి పోలేకపోతున్నాం, ఎందుకు డెవలప్మెంట్ లోనే ఉన్నాం? ఓకే, అందుకని సో వాట్ ఆర్ ద ఫ్యాక్టర్స్ హిండరింగ్ మీన్స్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్. వాట్ ఆర్ ద ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఆఫ్ ఎకనామిక్ డెవలప్మెంట్? లెట్ మీ సే అనలైజ్ వన్ బై వన్ హియర్. One is a lack of natural resources. Try to understand. Simple. Natural resources, low rate of growth of human resources, and poor infrastructure, low rate of capital formation, and agricultural constraints. Socio-cultural constraints, vicious circles of poverty, and foreign exchange are the few points. So we have to support the factors hindering the economic development. Let us analyze one by one here. First one is lack of natural resources. Yes, lack of natural resources. The India is not poor, but Indians are poor. We have a plenty of natural resources, but there is no scientific survey how to utilize the natural resources. Lack of natural resources. Water is there, sunrise is there, mining is there. So many natural resources are there, but there is no scientific survey. There is no optimal utilization of natural resources. Means so lack of the natural resources due to we are in the economic development. Here, untapped natural resources. First concept. In the lack of natural resources, one is the untapped natural resources. What is the untapped natural resources? Means so not proper utilized. Untapped. Still now we are not used the natural resources. Untapped, not proper. Suppose solar is there, sunrises are there. So many countries are they can use the solar system, adapting the new technology in their economic development. But in India, we are not using the solar system. So plenty of sunrises is there, solar system is there, but even though still now we are not adapting the solar system, our economic development. That's why untapped natural resources, plenty of water resources are there, but there is no proper utilization of natural resources. Plenty of air is there, plenty of natural resources, mining are there. So these are the causes due to we are in the economic development. That's why untapped natural resources are not proper utilized. This is untapped. Okay, then efficiently management resources. Yes, we have no management how to utilize the proper utilization of natural resources. Plenty of natural resources are there, but we have no proper utilization, isn't it? So many natural resources are there, but we are not proper utilization. As a result, we are getting the economic development. That's why it is the first cause is lack of natural resources. First one. Second one is low rate of growth of human resources. Yes, we have a plenty of population, near 130 crores of population. Try to understand. We have in that 130 crores of population, but there is no proper human resources. What is the human resources? The total population of the country is called the human resources. The total population of the country is called the human resources. If the population made as a workforce, then automatically the human resources will be increases. But only the here 50 to 55% only workforce is there. What is called workforce? Above 15 years to 60 years, the population is called workforce. But we have the 130 crores of population, but there is no proper utilization of the human resources. First cause is lack of natural resources. First cause is natural resources, not proper utilization of natural resources. First one, not proper utilization of human resources. The two are very, very important for the economic development. So the countries which can utilize the optimum level of natural resources and human resources, then the country will be developed automatically. Here, lack of natural resources and lower rate of the growth of the human resources. Plenty of population is there. Heavy population pressure is there. But we have a growth of human resources. How can we increase the human resources? Which means we have to adapt more and more employment opportunities to the people. We have to more and more skill facilities to the people. We have to improve the more and more education facilities to the people, how to get the more productivity in various sectors. So lower rate of growth of human resources. So this is also one of the obstacle for the economic development. In developed countries are there, America, England, Germany, Japan, France, even though China, they have a full workforce. The America, it is a 98% of workforce is there. And England, 95% is workforce there, but here only the 50 to 55% of workforce in India. Why? What is the reason? So many factors leads these causes. So this is also one of the obstacle. Obstacle means hindering problems of economic development. Then poor infrastructure. Yes, there is no road facilities, there is no communication facilities, there is no education facilities, there is no marketing facilities, there is no support price facilities. So how can they encourage the more and more productivity? So when the government provide more and more infrastructure facilities, so the most of the peoples are not getting the high level of expensive which they on their productivity. So this is also one of the cause. Why? Because here poor infrastructure, no road facilities, no marketing facilities, no credit facilities, and no electricity facilities. So these are all the one of the obstacle for the economic development. That's why we have to improve more and more infrastructure facilities to provide the more and more employment opportunities, and as well as to get the more productivity in various sectors. So lower rate of growth, poor infrastructure facilities. So the government should provide more and more infrastructure facilities in all areas. Then low rate of capital formation. What is the capital formation? How can we get the capital formation? Here, let me analyze it. This is our income. This is income. Income is changed into saving. Saving capital. Capital is changed into investment. Income, for example, if the person having the 1000 rupees income, the person is getting 1000 rupees. Out of 1000, he expenditure is 800, the remaining is saving is 200. Then the number of 2000s are changed into capital. Capital is useful to investment, to establishment number of industries, to establishment of expansion of service sector, agriculture sector. It is useful to investment. So how can we get the investment here? What is it? Capital formation. What is the capital formation? How can we get the more and more capital formation? By getting the more income. For example, we are getting the 1000 rupees, but the expenditure is also 1000. Where is the saving? Without saving, how can we formate the capital? Capital formation means capital changes. Capital changes means ఇది ఎక్కువ కావాలి, ఇంకా ఎక్కువ కావాలి, అంటే క్యాపిటల్ ఎక్కువ కావాలి. ఎంత క్యాపిటల్ ఎక్కువ అయితే అంత ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్ ఎక్కువ, దాంతో ఎక్కువగా ఇండస్ట్రీ స్టార్ట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు, సర్వీస్ సెక్టర్ స్టార్ట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు, మనం ఎకానమీ డెవలప్మెంట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. కానీ ఇక్కడ ఏం జరుగుతుంది? మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద పీపుల్స్ ఆర్ గెటింగ్ ద లో లెవెల్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్కమ్. As a result, their saving is zero. Or if we having saving is there, it is a lower level of saving is there. Then the capital is very low due to the investment is needs to very high. For example, the saving is only 10%. The investment need to introduce to 100%. 100 పెట్టుబడి పెట్టాలండి, అవసరం. అది ఇన్ఫ్రాస్ట్రక్చర్ డెవలప్ చేయాలి, లేదా వేరే డెవలప్ చేయాలి. 100 ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్ కావాలి, కానీ మన దగ్గర ఉన్న క్యాపిటల్ మాత్రం 10%. సో దానికోసం ఏం చేస్తున్నాము? ద రిమైనింగ్ బ్యాలెన్స్ టు 90% వీఆర్ గెటింగ్ ద లోన్ ఫ్రమ్ వేరియస్ సోర్సెస్. ఓకే, సో దిస్ ఇస్ ద కాజ్ ఆఫ్ low rate of capital formation in India. So this is also one of the hindering factors of economic development. Then agricultural constraints. Yes, this is also one of the cause. The most of the people are depends on agriculture. So but we are getting the low share from agriculture sector. That's why, so this is also one of the obstacle for the hindering economic development. Means agricultural constraints, no importance of industrial sector, no importance of service sector. So the most of the people are depends on agriculture sector, but we are getting the share of agriculture is very low. So the importance to which the people who are depends on agriculture, that should be reduced. But here the most of the people are depends on agriculture. You know, the America, it is only 3 to 4% of people depends on agriculture. England, it is only 4% of people depends on agriculture. But in India, nearly half of total population of the country depends on agriculture. So this is also one of the agricultural constraints to hindering of economic development. Socio-economic factors. What are the social economic factors? The peoples totally they are adapting the older machineries, older equipments, and traditionals, and casteism, and religious. Okay, and illiteracy. The people who are depends on agriculture and various sectors, they are producing the older methods. Due to this is also one of the cause of hindering problems of economic development. This is a socio-cultural contents. Then foreign exchange. Which circles is there? I will explain later. Foreign exchange. What is the foreign exchange? Means we are exporting the foreign countries only the agricultural products, but we have to improve the more and more industrial product and more service instruments. We have to improve. We have to export the foreign countries. Then only we can get the more income by getting the foreign exchange. But it is a slow growth rate of in Indian economy due to we are getting the low productivity, low income from various sectors. We are not getting the such type of foreign exchange. Exchange means so what is the exports, what are the exports and what are the imports. The balance is balance of payment. But we are getting the exports is very low, and exports are very low and imports are very high due to we are in the balance of payment. So this is also one of the cause of hindering factors of economic development. This is the foreign exchange. Then vicious circles of poverty. What are the vicious circles of poverty? Let me analyze. So here, this is vicious circles of poverty. So in the vicious circles of poverty, the people are getting the low level of income. So the people who are getting the low level of income, they are not demand is not sufficient. Low demand, low income leads to the low demand. Then low demand is leads to the low investment, and low investment is leads to the capital deficiency. So it leads to the low productivity. So this is a demand side. Then supply side, low income. So the people who are getting the low income, they are not sufficient savings are there. So low saving is leads to the low investment, and low investment is leads to the low capital. It is leads to the low production. So these are called vicious circles. This is circle. Again and again it will be appear. Vicious circles of poverty. Why the India is poverty? Means the vicious circles are there. Suppose income increases. Try to understand. Income increases, saving increases, low investment increases, and capital increases, productivity increases. So when we increase the income of the people, increases automatically the circle will be changed. Then income low in investment increases and capital increases, low productivity increases, means productivity increases. So when we change the income of the people changes, automatically the circle will be changed. Same the demand side also, the income of the people increases, the demand will be increases. When the demand increases, automatically investment increases and capital increases and the productivity also increases. అంటే ఒకదానితో ఇవన్నీ రౌండ్ తిరుగుతూ ఉంటాయి. దీని విసెస్ సర్కిల్స్ అని. ఓకే, ఇలా విసెస్ సర్కిల్స్ అనేవి డిమాండ్ సైడ్ సప్లై సైడ్ ఉండటం వల్ల మనం పావర్టీలో ఉంటున్నాం. ఓకే, సో ద మెయిన్ కాజ్ ఈజ్ ద పీపుల్ హూ ఆర్ గెటింగ్ ద ఇన్కమ్ ఈజ్ వెరీ లో. So when provide more and more employment opportunities to the total population of the country, then the level of income increases, automatically the circle will be disappear. Okay, so this is the way of the presentation of hindering factors of economic development. So students, thank you very much.